else? Oh, look, it's Allie and Johnny Cakes. And Johnny Cakes. Good morning. Hi,
Good morning.
Opakia.
Oh, what's
Hi,
with my
Pages and
light?
Presents.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
I need some volume. I
good.
can't hear. Hi, Pikia. Johnny Cakes. Hello, Johnny Cakes. Guess what I'm doing today?
I have no idea. Stealing something? What?
Stealing something. No, I've changed my ways. I think we'll see how we go. I decided I was taking myself into the city today, just me and my journal, and we're going on a little date. I don't know where we're going or
Yay.
what we're doing. I have no clue, or where we're going to end up.
Fun. Oh, I used to do that. I used to love doing that.
Yeah, but I'm
Go
just
out
going
into
to
the
hang
world.
out, drink coffee in nice places, have some nice lunch somewhere. If I've had enough by 1 o'clock, I can actually hitch a ride home with my sister, who's got my mum at the hospital for an appointment, so I can just walk over to the hospital and go home with them.
Oh, nice.
But if I'm not ready, I just message her and say I'm staying on, and I'm getting the bus. I love getting the bus because I don't have to worry about driving. I can sticky beak over
I
people's
know. I
fences.
love that too.
It's
I always loved
it's
it because it's like
my
you can just go and
favorite.
do whatever you want. You
Yep,
don't have to worry about parking. You don't have to
yep.
worry about.
No plan.
And I need to do that for myself because I'm in the classic case of I live in this incredible city and I never go
I do.
downtown. I
Yeah,
just don't go downtown
yeah.
that often, you know?
And our city's forever changing because of the earthquake. We've got new
Right.
buildings and exciting new things going on all of the time. And if I'm not going in for an appointment, and then if I do go in for an appointment, I'm there and straight out again. Like but today I'm like, I'm going to go treat myself and have a wander around and see what the happenings are.
That's wonderful. So I did a
Yeah.
post yesterday about my little orange flappy
Oh, you
thing.
did?
About my little orange flappy thing.
Yeah,
And it's going
can you
viral.
define flappy thing?
This
I'm
is
slightly
flappy.
concerned.
It's going viral. It's almost got
Okay.
10,000 views.
Has it?
Those thank
There
you,
you go.
people. How
There you
fun.
go.
So that made me
Nice.
happy. Because I was kind
Yeah.
of like going for a while.
Yeah.
And now
Very
I
good. Hey, Melissa, how are you, my
figured it
love?
out.
Are you good? Lisa is here from Inkwell and Sable.
Hi, Lisa.
I've not seen Nikki come in, but I've not heard from Nikki, so I'm assuming she's coming. She's just running late.
Right. Well, let's just chit chat for a little bit until we get her in here.
Yeah.
And then, oh, look at that mug. Did that have boobs on it?
No, it's got a pig on it.
Oh,
It's a little
cute.
piggy.
That is
See?
cute. Now, where did
It's a
you get
little
that
piggy.
one?
Emily's boyfriend gave that for me to my birthday last year, I think.
How big is it? It looks like it's huge.
It is. It's big.
And what's on the inside? Is there another picture of a pig?
Yeah, I can't tip it. Yeah, there's a little piggy here, and there's a little piggy
Cute.
here.
That's
I've got
cute.
a sheep one, and I've got a rooster one. I think he ran out of animals because I've got 3. So I think potentially I have 3 animals.
Axe says, I want pig cup.
Yeah, I know. I love
want
it. It's my
big
fave,
cup.
actually. I love it for the show because I can get 2 coffees in it. Do you know
Jess
something
Journals-
really strange?
Jess Journals
happened
bought
last
another
night?
journal from Lisa the other day.
Did you?
Now, when we say journal, do we mean like leather journal or paper
Yeah, we
journal?
mean leather journal cover.
Wow.
Have you not seen them? Do you not go and have a
yeah.
look, Robbie?
Oh, I've seen them.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
seen them. Oh, I've seen them. I've seen them.
Oh my gosh. I tell you what I love. I love the way she acquires charms.
Right.
Because
Like
I
the
think that
cameo on Nikki's.
it's a complete science. Like she has one at the moment. And the charm, and I saw it on the first one she did, and then I spied it again here, and I'm like, oh my goodness me. Is it bad to buy a journal just for the charm? But what it is, it's the little bunny, and it's the little bunny that's got, oh, it's so It's got little things hanging around it, and oh my God. If that was a necklace, can you imagine?
I'm looking. I'm bringing her up into my. Oh yeah. I mean, those
Yeah.
charms are so cool. Oh
Don't you love
God.
it, Lisa? We're actually fully just talking
Oh,
about you
look at
and
the
you're not here.
reindeer. Look at the Lord Bramble.
I think we give Nikki another
I know,
few minutes, and
it's
if
so
she's
funny.
if
Wow. Jason and I are
Lisa,
so different because, see, I love all the little cornery things and I love all this kind of stuff.
yeah,
Like, I don't know. I could maybe get some cornery things for this.
cornery
Maybe.
things. Corner protectors, I
Let's see.
think they're called.
Corner protectors.
Corner
This one doesn't really
protectors.
need because it's got pretty solid corners to it. But I love my little.
That's
look,
a
I
good
got this
industrial
cute-
cover, isn't it? Is that
Oh yeah,
your
this is Newster.
Yeah. I keep
Newester.
wanting to call it a nor'wester, but that's the wind we have here in the winter.
Yes, I love this thing.
Or I
you
have,
know,
I don't
it's
know.
it's so. I just love it.
Yeah.
I love it, and my brain dump book.
Yeah,
Important.
nice.
The importance of the brain dump book. Okay, now where is she? Is she here?
Yeah, let's bring Lisa up anyway.
All right, let's just bring Lisa up here because,
because I mean,
snooze,
Nikki will be
you
running
lose.
late, and I just don't
Snooze,
want
you
to.
lose.
Yeah, I don't
Snooze,
want her
you
to feel
lose.
bad. I think we just carry on, and she'll join us when she can. Oh my gosh,
All right, how do I turn on the camera again?
if
You press the button.
tap your face,
Tap your face.
Yeah, tap where you are on the screen, and it will come.
There she is, world.
There she
There
is.
she is.
Oh
Hi.
my gosh!
Hi.
Hello.
My dogs hear me talking. Ooh, hopefully they don't start barking. Just chill, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Hi.
I got one sleeping right here. The other one.
My
is in the
dog
other
loves
room.
that I do the morning show and make coffee, because what I do is I give her a
yay.
couple of
Oh,
bickies.
look at those eyes. Are they both blue?
No, one's blue, one's black.
So he's like David Bowie.
Brown. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I always wanted to get a dog that had the two different color eyes and name him. That would be such a cute name, wouldn't
Hi,
it?
Ship. Good morning.
Here, I'm gonna put them out real quick just so I know that they won't.
Yeah, that's
bark.
okay. We're still welcoming people in.
Okay,
Take
we're
your
just going to
time, hon.
admire your bookshelf. Look at the bookshelf, everybody. Let's look at her bookshelf.
Isn't that fantastic? I
Don't
love
you
an
just want to go and
interesting
see everything
backdrop.
that's on there? I'm seeing candles. I'm seeing bric-a-brac.
Don't look too hard. You might see some inappropriate stuff.
Cool. Inappropriate things. Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful
That
bookshelf.
is so funny.
We're
I
nosy.
don't know
We're
if you
nosy people.
Right
We wanna
down there. There's a couple.
What's that?
I tried to move stuff out of the way as to not offend if somebody saw it in the background.
Oh, I'm not I don't get offended unless like you like go, Judy Garland was in this movie. And I'm like, no, she wasn't.
I would
You know.
never.
I met this, I was at a
Hi,
party
Jess,
with
good
my
morning.
dad and it was like a really fancy, important party. And this really rich, like, guy who was who was the host of the party goes to me, Rob, I saw Barbara Streisand when she went on as the understudy in her role in Funny Girl. And I'm like, she wasn't the understudy. And my dad stops me and pulls me away. Because I was
That's
like,
funny.
don't tell me that. That's stupid.
think
That's not
Lisa,
true.
Lisa, did you see that Jess is using her Lisa journal right now at work?
The Lisa journals.
Hi.
The Lisa journal
We are
is
looking at them, and they are beautiful.
Burt's Bees.
God, I love those. Now, you did the one for Nikki with the cameo, right?
Yep, I've done a couple for Nikki now.
You've done a couple
That
for
is
Nikki.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but-
she has 3. She
Can we wait till Nikki's on before we talk about her journals?
Oh,
do you
yeah.
mind?
Yeah.
Because I
Yes.
want show and tell.
Sorry.
Like, I know she's so excited by them. So
Yeah.
I'd love her to do show and tell. But let's start, because you've got a new launch, right?
So this is the funny thing. I was not planning on doing a drop, and the other day,
Hi, Eloise.
yeah, my husband pissed me off, so I kind of
Wow,
like,
so
I need to
that was
hammer
drastic.
something. Yeah, so I kind of just locked myself in my dungeon here and
Oh.
just pounded out a whole bunch, and I was like, well, I have like 10 that I just made, so why don't I just do a random drop? And yeah, and then I forgot that I had to go out. I didn't plan this well at all. I dropped it yesterday. I had to work last night. I've been up for going on 36
You're a
hours.
nurse? Are you a nurse? Yes.
I'm a night shift nurse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and then today I'm gonna be up all day packing up all these orders because I'm leaving town tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the morning to go hang out on the river. So yeah, I'll be gone all weekend. So I have to get everything done today. I have a high school graduation. It's the Colorado River. We're going to Laughlin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Laughlin, Nevada.
So there's a lesson to learn here, Lisa, and that is you need to teach your husband to piss you off when you've got some clear air ahead of you.
When you're having when you're having creative blocks.
So this is the thing. I was going to back out on the Laughlin trip because I was so steaming mad at him. So I was like, no problem. I'm just going to, get a whole bunch of orders done. I have other stuff that I need to do. I can hang out with my kid. And yeah. And then he apologized and bought me a present. So,
as he should, honestly.
I deserved it.
Honestly. I know, right? I know. I love it. Jonathan said, work under pressure, working when pissed off. I got to say, especially when you're banging things, right? Can you imagine? Oh, yeah. Bang!
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but how about the energy? Is there a lot of strong energy, like independent energy put into these journals?
A lot of things. This is just, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need a man. And
bam, bam, bam. Exactly. There you go. So that's what I was hoping to hear. The name of this
collection is called "My Husband Can Go Himself." Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. F off, buddy. So
that's it.
Yeah.
You're killing me.
Kicked out of this conversation too.
I know. I'm just thinking. Hang on a minute. We should probably change the conversation because don't get me started. I'm about to take myself out for a whole day today. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but it's me and my journal, and we're just heading out.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, Showa, have you got still left in your latest drop?
That was the other thing. So I had 10 journals and I dropped, all of them on that day. I sold, I have 4. So I sold 6 of those and then I sold a few others that I already had kind of hanging out on my Etsy shop that were sitting there.
Awesome.
So that traffic kind of brought in and a couple people bought a few items. So that was really cool. But, yeah.
Oh, that was really, and especially nice. That's so nice, especially since you're going away. Like it's, to be honest, I actually think that would be a really nice feeling going away knowing that you've had a successful drop.
I did. And the thing is that a lot of the people that bought, well, I would say maybe 50% are return customers. They've bought from me before. Jess bought one of them. Jess Watercolor bought one. I had a couple other people that are repeat buyers. And to me, that's the best.
And that's a true testament to your work and how much they love it, right? If they're coming back and purchasing more, then that is a true testament to the care. Because it's not just about the leather journal. It's about the experience with you, Lisa, isn't it? Like you do a whole vibe.
Yeah.
How do you arrive at that? Like, do you talk? Like, I don't know your process. So talk to me start to finish. So if I was to message you and go, hey, Lisa, I want one of your journals.
Okay. So I would message you back and say, hey, great. Let's get started on this. Do you have a theme that you're thinking or a vibe that you're thinking? What's the size? Kind of, what are you into? Kind of get to know the person a little bit too.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool because like Jess Journals, she requested a custom and she sent me just a blurb of, stuff, her little history. And I was kind of able to take that and incorporate it into not only the journal with the charms, but into the story. Because all of my journals, most of my journals, get a name and a little backstory.
And you send that out with the journal?
Yes, for the
So
most part.
you are so creative, like not only with the aesthetics and attention to detail, but storytelling.
Yeah, that's the fun part for me. Like, I do enjoy making them. I feel it's kind of cathartic in a way, and that's kind of my therapy, I call it. But the stories are fun. I kind of have a system. I need to change it up. I've been thinking that my stories start to kind of sound a bit similar. So I'm going to try and, because I had a formula. Okay, it's going to be this kind of sentence and then this kind of sentence and then this kind of sentence. And it's only going to be 4 and it's going to be short because I handwrite them out on a card. So after you purchase, I will handwrite the entire story and sign with a little message. And
it's so nice. And and Jonathan said, so it's personal with you and the buyer. 100%. Like, what an experience. And Jess has gone the story behind the journal with some, love heart emojis. So, it's really appreciated, the work and the effort that you put in. Ooh, hi, Audrey from the south of France. Listen to you little skitey skite.
Nikki says she's going to be on in just a few minutes. She's just closing out a meeting that ran over time.
That's cool.
Work schmirk.
Work schmirk. So before Nikki comes on, because I don't want to dive too deep, because I know like she is just beside herself and she'll be so disappointed she's not here at the minute.
Oh, we already talked about that, Nikki.
I want to talk about leather. Can we just before we go down the process or go back to the process and the charms and all of the personalization, talk about leather. Like, you've got leather like I have never seen before in my life.
Yeah, I like to shop. So I work with, I don't know, really work with. I purchase from like 4 or 5 different leather distributors throughout the United States. I don't buy from out, but a lot of those ones are sourced originally from out of the country, and you can buy them from these wholesale shops. But yeah, I like to find stuff that is interesting, that can kind of help build the character of the journal, and ones that you don't see all the time, So,
like some of those metallics, I think they're gorgeous.
They're really cool, and they're very popular. They seem to, not
because they're really different. It's not what everybody else has got, right? And I think that's the beauty of what you do by way of personalization, is it is different than what everybody else is doing.
It is a little different, yeah. Like I didn't intentionally mean to find a little offshoot niche, but I seem to have landed in that, that's great, because people recognize that.
The leather, everybody's saying the leather smells amazing. Yeah. Like Mimi goes, and they smell so, hang on, she started up, hang on, where did she go? She started up, the leather smells amazing. And then she goes, and they smell so amazing. And then she goes, did I say they smell amazing?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mimi, can you say it a little louder for the people in the back? I think we missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, our office has I have these 2 huge racks that have all of my spools of leather just all lined up in there. And so now if you walk down the hallway, you get that whiff. If you come in here, you get that whiff. But like, I'm nose blind to it now because I've just been around it. But when people come over, they're like, wow, this kind of
I love it. So historical Jess, so I'm going to say historical Jess as opposed to watercolor Jess, so we can differentiate between the two. But historical Jess is my metallic pink is my bitch book, and my metallic lavender is my 5-year Hobonichi.
Nice. See, repeat that.
Perfect. I love it. So are yours both the same size, historical Jess? Are they both A5?
I think. I can't
remember. I don't know. I'm interested in everybody's sizes.
A5 is by far the most popular size.
And that's interesting, isn't it? Because it seems to be the most popular or easy to obtain notebooks.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And that's probably what makes it, the most popular. The pocket one would be the second most popular. And those, you can go to Barnes & Noble and find plenty of both of those sizes.
Yeah. I love X is saying, Mimi, that got lost in translation. What did you say? Analog Danny's saying that her workshop smells of leather too, and she loves it. So Danny does wonderful leather work also.
I have a question. Do you have tools and things that now that you've been doing this and you have a method of doing this, do you have like templates or special tools that you use so that you can really just get these done?
Yeah. Yes. If I am doing just a plain Jane, so I actually am in about 3 shops in Phoenix. They sell my journals. And the main one is Kinkan, which is the Japanese stationery store here in Tempe. And she likes very plain, just one tiny little, like a fruit charm or a flower charm or something. And she has this, these specific colors that she wants. So hers, I can pound out one in 10 minutes because I have a system down so well that I know exactly what she wants. Easy, bam, done.
And isn't that interesting that she just wants kind of plain Jane?
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of the...
Is it the demographic she has that goes into her store?
That's a mixed pot that goes into her shop. Every time I'm in there, it's crowded, and it's just a mishmash of all types of people. But I think she wanted something that was plain enough that anybody could take it and do something with. So she likes the black, the browns, just that kind of stuff.
Quite conservative.
Not metallic, definitely not metallic.
No.
Gold and just kind of.
Yeah. So Mimi's saying, should I say how many I have? Yes, Mimi, I think you should say how many you have.
Go ahead.
Watercolor Jess says I bought a passport and an A5, and historical Jess says she's got a pink A5 and the purple is the A6. And I know hers are gorgeous because they are the beautiful metallic.
Yeah.
I know I want one of Danny's leather bangles. She knows it because I'm hassling her about it. I want to wear it every day. Just in the comments. Yes, Jonathan, that's right. So Jonathan says he's just been on your Betsy.
Yeah.
And your journals are amazing and affordable.
That's the other thing. And I'm not trying to bash anybody for their work or anything like that. To each their own. This isn't my full-time job. I'm a nurse. This is something I do for fun. It brings me joy. I love being able to connect with this community that I've already, I love so much anyway, and I'm already well in. So for me, I don't need to make a huge profit on to I don't. I cover my costs and then a little extra so that I can go out and buy more crap for these, to make these. So that's why I'm kind of able to keep mine lower compared, because some of these, and I'm not saying they're not worth the price at all, and a lot of these other people put a lot more work into theirs than I'm not going to sew pockets. I just don't have the time or the energy, and I suck at sewing. I'm not going to sew fabric inserts, that some people do, and those are gorgeous. I don't have a sewing machine. I cut my finger on scissors. I would totally sew my fingers together.
Yeah, and that's right. I mean, kind of there's a saying around here that's like you stick to your knitting, right? As in, you do something and you do it well and you perfect it and you go, you're not everything to everybody. But do you know what? I think that's part of the charm, to be honest, is that you do it beautifully, it's different and it's personalized. There's a whole story, a background, the charms, it's just beautiful. Apika is saying she saw a black metallic, Apika, and I have been torn by all the cool black leathers.
Yeah, I have a really pretty embossed
metallic
that goes really well too. People eat that one up.
Black metallic. Oh, Kendra said, who are you talking about? So very remiss of us. Let me just do a quick intro now. So this is Lisa from Inkwell and Sable. So Lisa is one of our long time audience members. I would say, Lisa, you've been with us right from the very start. She barely misses a show. And she makes the most incredible journal covers, but it's a whole personal process. So she gets to know you, the vibe, the look and feel that you're going for, and works with you to completely personalize the experience. And then you end up with an absolute work of beauty. An absolute work of beauty. Oh, I meant you guys were talking about a leather shop. Inkwell and Sable?
A leather shop.
I don't know.
But
yeah, no, Lisa is a journal maker.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing too about my name. People are like, but you don't sell inkwells. And I'm like, no, but it sounds really cool. And right?
I don't know. When you're out looking for stuff and charms and everything, you should see if you can find things that could become an inkwell, right?
Yes. So that's something that I'm kind of working on too.
See? Then you'll have Inkwell and Sable. It'll make all the perfect sense for everybody.
Because I recently
my logo has an inkwell and a journal and a feather, a quill pen. Like it fits if you're looking at the logo. Just get out.
Planner Mum Abby. Hi, Planner Mum Abby. How you doing? Says, how many notebooks can an A5 hold, please? And do you send to London in the UK?
I'll send anywhere. I mean, I don't mind. I have not sent there yet, so I don't know what the shipping costs are, but I don't care. I'll send anywhere. It's fine. My A5s, it depends on if you want 3 sets of grommets or 2 sets of grommets. Generally, I only put 2 sets of grommets, and you could put a total of 4 on the cords that come with the 2 sets of grommets. And I can show an example of that if you like.
And then, of course, if you know how to join your books traveler's notebook style, then you can add more as long as your journal can fit, right? So don't think that you've only got 2 rubber bands or 2 bands and I can only put 2 notebooks. There's a whole way of adding them with rubber bands.
Yeah, between the covers.
You put
like Owen yesterday.
Right on the other.
When Owen was talking with us, when we were talking with Owen, like he lifted up his, cover and it was thick. Like it had a lot of stuff in it. So, I mean, don't you think you could almost, it'd get ridiculous, but you could make it to the size, like that. So,
and leather softens, like leather will fully mold around what you've got.
Yeah, it will stretch and softens if you take good care of it. If you're not conditioning, and that's one of the things that every journal comes with a little leather care instructions on the back of one of my cards that I put in there. You need to moisturize your leather because it will get, if you've ever had an old belt and it cracks where the holes are, everybody has had one of these, I'm sure, in their lifetime. If you're not conditioning and keeping that leather kind of supple and moist, I know people hate that word, but whatever, it's going to dry out and crack.
I'm the kind of person that like, I buy a belt. I have maybe bought 4 or 5 belts in my life because I just use the same belt. And then I used this one since I was a teenager. Then I'm in my 40s and it broke. So, and now I have another one.
Should I be conditioning this already?
Yours is still fairly new. And
I'm only
this is the other thing.
2.5 weeks in.
If you're handling your journal a lot, you do have natural oils on your hands. So that, depending on the leather, that can kind of, if you're holding your journal the same spot every single time. If I hold my journal like this all the time, you're going to get fingerprints over time. It's just how
so I always do. So I've got a little mark here. I always do this. I've got on the back where I do that.
What about a suede kind of journal? Like what kind of conditioner should I put on this? There we go. Oh, hello. Yes.
This was my first one that I bought online a couple years ago.
Is that a new stir?
It's a newer stir.
Oh, okay, cool.
His name's Phil.
Yay. Hi, Phil. I haven't named mine yet, but anyway.
But I have put the conditioner on there. My favorite conditioner, though, is the one from Traveler's Company. They use a Renapur, this guy. I like this. I'm not selling anything, so whatever,
she doesn't sell that TikTok. It's just showing what to use on to fix your things.
Yeah. So I mean, and it comes with a sponge.
Nice.
And it comes with the cream, and you just dab a little bit on there, circles, let it dry, you're good to go.
And do you buff it off, or you just let it soak in?
If you put too much on there, and it's not blending out, you can kind of take a dry towel and like.
I went to boarding school and had to clean my leather shoes every day after school to get my apple, so I know how to sort leather.
Yeah,
it's not that much. It isn't expensive.
No.
And if you take care of these things, they're going to last you a lifetime. And they're the things that family members will treasure of yours long after you've gone.
Yeah.
Analog Danny says, Lisa, you have to be careful shipping to the UK. There's lots of rules and regulations. And I'm assuming around leather.
Oh, yeah, probably an import.
And there is to New Zealand too. There is because, of course, of and I imagine England's the same because of our agriculture. Like we are so strict.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay, Ali, so if you condition undyed, it will get darker. So should I do it, Danny?
It's going to get darker over time regardless too, but, it's...
So I've never conditioned Galen leather undyed. If handled regularly, it doesn't need it. Okay, so there's my answer. I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just say that I love you all beautiful people. Keep on rocking. Oh, thank you, Cheese. Cheese you? That's nice. Always test a small unseen part of the journal with any leather care products before putting it on. Great advice. Great advice.
And people too, because the inside of your journal is a different texture. Generally, the inside of the leather of the journal is a different texture. You can still, you can still condition the inside, kind of the rougher part of the leather, the unfinished. You can also, if you feel like it's getting too dry on the inside, you can use the same leather care.
And the leather care is the same for the metallic journals. Like it doesn't matter the finish.
So it probably does.
Right.
I have not had a metallic piece for an extended period of time to have tested that out. But it's like I would say, test a part of it too. To see how it goes. I think over time with the metallic, wear and tear, you'll see more indentations of like the wear of the metallic coming off in places that are handled more. Like if there was a metallic strip on the top of the one that you handle, that would probably wear down over time. Now there is a leather that I had that was an embossed purple that had kind of a gold sheen on it.
Oh yeah.
And I made one journal with that, and I unrolled another portion of it, and it had a crease in it, and that silver part was gone. It was gone. So that metallic part of it, but that was kind of like a cheaper leather, and I'm like, I tossed it. Like I'm not.
That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, because of course it's all treated, and the way it's dyed and treated and finished and then rolled up. You can imagine that if it's not perfect, there is going to be some discoloration. It's the nature of the. Listen to my pun. It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, and Danny's right about the suede. I don't have suede. I don't sell suede, but that's a good...
Yeah, because of course it's quite suedey, like on the inside of my lip. I think that's suede, am I right? On the inside, the brushed natural leather on the inside of your journal is suede.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
It feels like it, but like, gosh, even the outside of a traveler's notebook feels like suede. It's very soft. But, just be careful with it and test it out. Anything, test it out. Because different leather care products might have a different effect on whatever you're using.
I
kind of found one that I liked and stuck with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they're talking about suede and yes, so and then Danny, of course. So Danny's worked with leather for years and years and
Yeah.
years, and she said she's had so many people coming to her with horror stories over the years.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
Lots of horror.
Yeah.
All right, so
Don't get
I'm going to
cheap
go
stuff.
back
Don't
to
get
I'm going to go back to our story because I don't want to run out of time, and and I know Nikki's coming. I'm sure she won't mind, and we will just jump in. Oh, sorry, Danny, that was my fat finger. I was trying to I sit here and tap the screen when we're talking. And but just a reminder, please do repost this out and keep tapping your screen so that more people can discover not only the show but also Lisa from Inkwell and Sable. But also remember, if you're not following anybody, please make sure you do. Please make sure you're following all the people in the chat and the people up on the panel. So Lisa, Rob and myself and also Nikki. Okay, so I have put my request through and you and I are chatting and you're going to make me a journal. And what sort of information do you want from me? Like, how do you flesh out what I like? What do you ask me?
So, again, what you're into, if you had an idea, if you've looked on my page and kind of seen and if something spoke to you, a lot of times I can either recreate something or make something that's similar. And then after that, it's just a ton of pictures. I will send you screenshots of different leathers. I will send you screenshots with the cords next to the leather to see if that's what you like. I'll send you a bajillion pictures of charms. I will take my time.
Yeah.
And make sure that you really get what you want.
Yeah. And I know you've been known to, you like to go thrift shopping into secondhand stores. And I know that you've been known to go and source particular charms for particular projects.
That's
right?
that's your secret sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody has like an oddball thing, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go find it,
Yeah. Right. And that is fun. But and talking about your charms, like you have an eye, because trust me, since we talked ages and ages and ages ago, when I go into a thrift store now, I'm looking at necklaces, I'm looking at belts, and I'm like, I just don't see it, right?
Yeah.
You have this knack of going, that bit and that bit would be an amazing charm, right?
Yeah.
That is a special kind of skill.
This was a piece of a necklace.
Oh, yeah, see?
Yeah, and there were other things attached to it, but they're like leaves.
Oh.
I'm not very good at doing it up to the camera.
I saw that in your drop. And look at the cover. Okay, hold that back up again. That cover. Oh.
Yeah, now what is that material?
Got that leather peeler? See,
is that like what kind of material is that?
Love it.
Cowhide. It's just cowhide, with the...
And that's a trifold?
On it, yeah. Yes,
oh, look at
trifold.
And do you put the finishes on them to make it like that? Or does it come like that when you get it?
The leather?
Metallic?
The leather.
Oh, yeah, I don't do anything with the leather.
It comes like that, Rob?
I have stuff to dye to kind of test my hand at dyeing my own leather, because sometimes I will find a color that I absolutely love and then I can't find it again.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they're out, or stuff doesn't come around a lot. But if I can actually find and have the time, that's the other thing too. I don't have time to be dyeing my own leather.
That's right, because you work nights, don't
right.
So it's
hard. It's hard, but yeah. But just to show you the inside then too. So, and I always tell people, if you have charms at the top, pull the cord down. Don't pull the cord up and over, because then you're going to get all tangled up in that kind of stuff. And pull the cord. These are delicate pieces. So
that's a tip from a professional, everyone. Right? So write that down.
But all my journals come with the little corner protectors, just because I know I'm tough on mine. All of mine have those on there.
And they're cool looking.
It comes with a little plastic zipper pouch and card holder.
Great.
And then, you know, this one has 2 sets of grommet holes, so it can fit 4 things on there. So I have 3 notebooks, and then this guy
in the pocket.
One of the ports.
That's very generous of you to put 3 notebooks in there, because normally they would only put 1.
Yeah, and
well, but you know, a lot of people in certain areas, they can't get access to these kind of things. You know, like the notebooks, specific notebooks that are designed for these. You know,
Amazon.
So. Oh, I know, but you know, it is nice though to I think when people get it, they're like, "Yeah, I can start using it right away." It's such a nice
touch, though, you know, because
the main and these ones are. I'd be the first to admit it. These ones are cheaper notebooks, but the main reason why I put notebooks in there is because when they're shipping or anything like that, I want it to hold the form. Some of my
hold its shape. Yeah.
Some of my leathers are a thicker leather. And I want it to maintain its shape and not curl in on itself, even though over time it will flatten out to however you have it. But I just want it to be able to come to you and you ready, you know, let's
And that's such a nice, that is so thoughtful, right? It's a nice touch. And honestly, even if the journals aren't the best quality, you can always find a use for them, right? Junk journal. You know, you'd be surprised. I always, doesn't matter what sort of journal it is, I'm always doing pen tests inside the back cover, because you just never know, right?
Yeah.
This is one of my cheapy ones that I put in there, and it's a whole junk journal.
Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
And this was like a cheap, you know, Traveler A5 that I got like a whole big pack of them, you know? And I just cut it down to B6, and it's my brain dump book.
Perfect.
So, you know,
Yeah.
just scribbling it. What now?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Watercolor Jess says that she'll use them as doodle journals, if anything. Yeah. And you always find a use for them. So it's such a nice touch. And it's so, I mean, you know, not only do you add 3 and the cover so it holds its form, most of the others, honestly, add 1, you know?
Right. Or if any, some don't have any, and you know what? That's fine. That works for them. But part of the reason too why I got so into these types of journals is because they are. I hate buying a beautiful leather cover journal and it's a one-use journal, and then you have this beautiful journal, and then when you're done with it, you stick it on a shelf and you never see it again.
Yeah, which is why I needed to make sure my wrap was refillable. Yeah, because a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are just the cover.
Yeah. And they're gorgeous. They're beautiful. But like, I want to be able to reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. So that's why I like the ones that are refillable.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Great question, Eloise. Eloise says, how do you come up with the names?
I feel it. Whatever name comes to me, you know.
Now, also, too, do the people keep those names? Is it, you know, which I think
not all the time, because I've sent somebody on here initially bought one as a gift for Sissy, and that one came with a name, and you know, beautiful journal, whatever, and I think that one went to a friend of hers, because it wasn't exactly her style, because she's very loud and, you know, all this stuff, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was not familiar with her. This was a gift to her, but she still, you know, appreciated it. It was beautiful, whatever. And then Sissy came back and wanted me to make her another personal one that was very much her. And I'm hot pink with all of these bright, crazy, I don't know if you guys saw that one, but I went all out on that one.
Oh my God, those must be so much fun to do, because you're just like, and, anything you know, goes. Like,
this is my aesthetic, kind of goth and dark. So that was way out of my wheelhouse, making something
that's
that
awesome.
You know.
Yeah.
And I named it, and you know, sent her story, and I know that she named it something else, which is totally fine. You can do whatever you want with it.
It's like adopting children, you know, or a pet.
You know,
adopting children.
Whatever makes you happy.
Rob. I asked for lots of charms, says Watercolor Jess. Yeah. I love it. So Historical Jess keeps the names. And I like that too, right? Yeah, Eloise said, I saw Sissy's journal and it's now huge.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna send her just a piece of leather. She contacted me yesterday because her baby one that she made is getting way too thick for the piece of leather that she has on there. So I had her take the measurements of that leather, and I'm gonna send her a bigger one. So
I should not
that's
rename children.
nice.
yeah,
We
Yeah.
don't. I don't rename children. We have 2 dogs. We kept the name Milo, and then Gus was named originally was Buki. But Jason always wanted a fluffy dog named Gus, so we named him Gus, but we still call him Buki as his nickname. So
oh yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, our little black dog was originally named, I think, Frank. And when we inherited him, he's now Jake from State Farm. I don't know why. My husband wanted him name him Jake from State Farm.
Yeah,
And,
Luna was Luna when we got her, and I wasn't a fan of the name, but I call her Looney Tunes, and it completely suits her.
there you go.
She's a riot.
Yeah.
And
Bookie.
so okay, so
Like
we've chosen
not Bookie.
we've chosen our leather. We're sourcing charms,
Yes.
and then you figure out front and sides.
Yes. So my charms will come with 3 to 4 charms. And again, I have no usual. If I'm feeling like it needs more, you're going to get more. So it's not like, oh no, it's exactly this. I'm charging exactly this for, no, I totally go off a feel. I go off of the vibe of the person that I'm working with. Each experience with people is different, where somebody might just get 3 charms and this is great and this is what works for you. And the next person, it's like, we need a little bit more. No, we need a little bit more. I'm thinking that we need a little bit more. And it just kind of explodes from there. But again, I like that communication with somebody. And it's not just, an email of like, I like this, this, and this. It's, how does this look? Do you think it needs more? Do you think we need to pull back a little bit? How about a chain? Do you want it more blingy? Do you want it, like...
Yeah.
So,
and so the chain, what do you call those? Is it called a link chain? What is that chain charmy thing called?
Yeah, I mean, I just call it a chain.
How do you attach it? So you obviously attach it to the top, and then what do you attach the second part?
Jump ring.
Okay. Oh, okay. Onto the cord.
Yes. So I'll clip it to size, and then I'll add jump rings on there. Sometimes 2, depending on if I'm loading it up with charms, just so I have a little extra hold to it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, I'm totally a minimalist. Like you guys know, like I'm just a basic girl.
Yeah,
but
and a lot of people are.
I really I love the look, but I just know it would drive me crazy. But I just think, I look at those and go, oh my God, that is so beautiful. And I'm just fascinated, but I know that it would drive me nuts.
I have one client who she has bought probably 6 or 7 journals from me. I don't think she uses a single one of them. She has them because they were themed. There's like a Harry Potter, there's a Game of Thrones, there's a Fourth Wing, this kind of stuff. So we kind of theme them out, and she has them like put up as like just little art pieces next to these books and all that stuff. So she just
that is beautiful, because they are a work of art, right? And I think, like I am drawn to them because you're an artist and they are a work of art. And I love watching people and seeing what they create. Like it just is just, there's so many clever people.
Yeah.
And so you've got the charms. So we've got the leather, we've matched the cord, you've got the story, you've gone shopping for the charms.
Yeah. So the story comes after. Once everything is put together, the name and the story come after. So after I have it all put together, I send a final pick for approval and say, this is what you're getting. Change anything now, we can switch it up, we can start from scratch, which some people have done. I've actually had to do video conferences with people sometimes because they're just so indecisive, and it was just going back and forth. And so let's do it in real time, let's get you on video. and we'll kind of move.
And you know, that
around
is a
in real
special kind of skill, because I'd be completely pissed off by this point in time. Let's be real.
I'm a nerd. I have infinite patience.
And that's where I have none, right? Me and patience, we're not familiar with each other. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Like I have zip. So
So what do you come up? How do you come up with the story?
So I honestly, it's off of feel. It's just kind of off of feel. And I'm very snarky, if you haven't noticed in any of my stories.
We love that about you so much. Like
one of the first ones I did was something about, what was it? I don't know, something about like, she thinks that she's a pageant queen, but really she's like a librarian who works in a elementary school or something like that. Like that's kind of where I went. And a lot of the pieces on there are vintage, necklaces or brooches or stuff that I've, reconstructed. So it's like an old thing. So I kind of feel like it has to have an old name. So a lot of my journals are like, Rita and, Bertha and old lady names.
I love that you get to share your personality in the story. I think that's what I would love, because I feel like it's a connection to you, that you've put this beautiful piece of artwork together and then you're also sharing your connection in the story.
I just love funny stuff. I love snarky stuff. I'm not, like super high class, whatever, but I think it's funny and a little bit of a juxtaposition to have a beautiful, classy looking journal. And, the story about it is, she's a pickpocket and, has a hypochondriac.
I love that. That kind of somehow interlaces with the whole RGB journal thing.
I know,
Is that right? RGB?
Do you play
What is it?
RPG games,
RPG?
Lisa?
Yeah, no, okay. I'm getting into it, and I have my own little journal for it now.
I fully see this for you. I see that you would be into that.
Waiting, and I've never heard about that before until it was Opikia and Bree, and you were coming onto that one, and I was like, what's an RPG? I've never even heard of it.
Yeah.
I know, right?
On the flip side of that, after I did that journal for Nikki, this last one that I went really far out with that one, which was so fun. One of my clients was like, why don't you try and get into the D&D demographic? Like these would be perfect for dungeon masters and all that stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about
Absolutely.
that.
Right? Absolutely right.
So I made 2 more. One has sold. And those ones are a little bit more pricey because I put a lot of time and effort and, braiding stuff and fraying, pieces of leather and, beading and a whole bunch of stuff. So those ones are a little bit more pricey, but those are fun.
Yeah. I mean, what a great, when Kat was talking about it all, my brain was just like, whoa. Like, I mean, how... I'm finally learning about this whole world. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother world, isn't it?
It's endless. Yeah. Endless creativity.
I love Leanne
now that I talk about it, that's all that's coming up on my page.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
Isn't
no,
it
right.
I love Leanne. This is an absolute testament to you here, Lisa. Leanne said, I was a tad indecisive and Lisa rolled with me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well done. And that's, I love that, because it means that she's happy and you can send that out to her knowing that she's happy.
And that's the thing. Yeah. I have imposter syndrome. Crazy. Like I don't feel at any given sort of time that I'm, worthy of people's praise when doing these, or that, are you just saying that you like it to be nice and you just don't want to, say, no, this is a piece of crap that I just bought from this person. So I try and go over and above so that I'm sure when I'm sending out a piece, this is really what they want and they're getting what they're expecting.
And there's so many touch points in that process,
right?
That surely you don't get to the end and then they go, no, I don't want it.
I knock on wood, I haven't had that.
And it doesn't have to be analyzed. You do what you do and it works and it's working, so.
Yeah.
Amazing. Jonathan says, can you do charms for people? Sorry, Jonathan was saying, can you do charms for people who like rainbows or are rainbow aligned?
No.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was going to say, I would include leather in that, Jonathan, because I bet Lisa would have something up her sleeve for incredible leather as well.
Yeah. I love all of that. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. I think, Johnny, the answer is a big resounding absolutely yes.
Yeah.
So Vicky says, I want a big gothic vampire journaler. Looks like it could bite and make you bleed.
You've come to the right spot.
Didn't you? Oh, actually, I can't say that on here, can I? Because we get Rob banned. But didn't you just unalive your husband in the game you're playing? And I'm like, that's cool. Now you can find a new one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You should have been here earlier for the conversation. See, you can do that in games, Lisa.
I'm seeing
Just
like a
great.
vampire one. I'm seeing a vampire journal that is like, and then on the sides are like the cape that comes down, so that when you fold it over, it looks like he took the cape and it's like that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Yeah. That would be
No
really,
way.
really cool.
So Leanne said Lisa and I
have
are
an
doing
idea.
the librarian's apprentice.
You
That's
gave me
cool.
an idea. I know what I'm going to do exactly with that. I know what I'm writing.
Oh my gosh. Jonathan, me and you have the same sense of humor, blunt and to the point, but attitude. I love it.
Okay. I when I come back, Rob, you just gave me a hell of an idea.
Ooh, Grolla the Barb, currently setting up my Ren Fairy outfit. Ooh,
Like a Renaissance fair?
Interesting. Oh, I don't know what it is, but it sounds interesting.
It's a Renaissance fair, so people dress up like in Renaissance time, garb like knights and queens and court jesters and that kind of. I got my first kiss at a Renaissance festival from a jester named Rooster, and he just like came up to me and attacked me, and then I thought I was in love with a rooster.
Well, I love how the people have the turkey leg, and then they're also drinking like a Diet Coke.
Yeah,
That
but in a goblet. It has to be like in.
does it have to be in a goblet? Okay.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
So Leanne says that charm selection is great. Lisa lays out a bunch of charms and you can pick. Danny's got a rainbow leather that she can't beat apart with. Danny, you need to hold on to that because that is so your vibe.
I haven't seen a rainbow leather. I bet that's really pretty.
Yeah, so Apika said, Ellie,
rainbow
she lost
leather.
her husband. She's
What's
got to
with
find
that?
a new vampire boo. The chat that we have is so hilarious. Just the conversations that come up on your phone in the day-to-day, like, can't you just drown her in the canal? And what do you mean you just, your husband? And they pop up on your phone and it is hilarious. Oh, we're having a fun time. All right, so back to where do we get to? So the cord is the last thing you do?
No, the cord is after you get the leather.
Okay, so what was the last thing that you did? Sorry, I got sidetracked.
So I send you a final picture.
Right,
so you know
final
what you
picture,
got.
yeah.
And then I pack her up all nice, and I add a whole bunch of little extras inside that I'm not going to give away. You got to buy one and all. But
don't give them away in the chat too, please. Do not give away the little special extras in the chat.
Yeah. So and then it comes in a beautiful little dust bag. Here, I'll give you like a little. This is just for my A7 size. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, look at
cool.
that.
Good. Branded.
Yeah,
Very good.
nice.
And my little tagline is "Where whispers are kept."
Ooh, I love it. I love
it comes in
that.
And then I
Mimi.
also take a lot of time to wrap it, and I put ribbon on it, and I put a little sticker that says "Handmade with Love," and then I bubble wrap the crap out of it sometimes, depending on what it is, and ship it out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Amazing. And then you do the story, or have you done the story at this point?
Yeah,
I
after
imagine you
it's all
sit
done.
and look at it and the story kind of,
And then I get a feel like, is this a Helene? Is this a Georgina? Is this whatever? And then once I get the name, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. A watercolor just says, I absolutely love how it arrives. You can tell that she really enjoys the process. Yeah, and that it's packed with love. I think that's the whole thing, right? Is that it's not just mass produced. It is
No.
handmade and packed, it's handmade with love and packed accordingly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that's kind of tricky about this whole thing is granted, like, obviously I want to have a successful business, but I'm just me. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to quit being a nurse anytime soon. So
No.
I like doing the drops and having stuff sell out, and I love getting customs, but I don't want to get too big because then I won't be able to provide this good one-on-one, service.
And I think too that helps keep your journals exclusive, right? Because it's a special. Do you know what I mean? It's something special. Not everybody's got it, and not it's a one of a kind.
Yeah, who was I talking? I was talking with somebody yesterday. She also sells charms. She's adorable. Angela Hoffman from Hoffman Stationery.
Right.
On here, yeah. She was like, you should do like a little charm or like a leather stamp where you stamp into the leather, just like initials or something like that. Somebody could be like, oh yeah, this is mine. Like Travelers has the little Travelers thing on the outside.
Yeah.
Of it. Kind of like that, so people will know, oh, this is an Inkwell and Sable kind of thing.
Right.
Absolutely.
I don't know who made Lizard Man's cover, but they embossed the letters LZRD down in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
It's so cute. So it's like a green leather journal, but with LZRD on the bottom.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, that's so cute.
I need to get a leather press so that I can do that, because I get a ton of people asking me about embossing. And now I'm so gun shy about it because I did it with one really expensive piece of leather for a client, and it was for her daughter. And I just botched. Like, one letter was perfect. The other one was like, and I cannot send that out. I can't.
No, shame.
So I, had to cut it down and, do something else with it. But I got this thing, it is a stamp, but I think it's more of a brand because it's, I don't know.
That's kind of out west fancy.
Yeah. So, but this is huge.
Yeah.
It's too big. I don't want to overwhelm a journal with like, hey, this is, branding kind of thing. So I'm thinking maybe something smaller, even like a little charm, a stamped charm or something with initials, or a little, my little logo again is an open book with a feather and an inkwell. Yeah. So, maybe I can figure out something like that. So, to kind of personalize them just a little bit more,
Yeah. But, Anastasia's asked a really great question, and I've kept my finger on it because I didn't want it to disappear. But it's, do we start the buying process on Betsy?
So you don't have to. Betsy comes with a lot of, if you go through me directly through a social media, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And just
better to reach out through TikTok direct message.
Yeah. And I understand that some people are uncomfortable with that, because then I would take payment via this, I don't know what I can say on here, but payment through other banking type of things. Obviously it's traceable, it's refundable if something happens or whatever, but I can understand where people would want to go through a third party to do an order, and then you have a little bit of safeguard if I'm a crook, which I'm not, but that's fine.
Let's put it this way, we know where to find her.
But with that, if you go through Betsy, you have to pay a big shipping, you have to pay taxes, you have to pay all that kind of stuff, where if you just order from me, I'll give you the prices that stand. If it's a $55 journal, you're paying $55. I will cover that, because it's not coming, I then don't have stuff taken out of my profit by using this third party. Like, it comes in handy, it's great, I appreciate that it's there to use, I'm okay with what they take. But if you go directly through me, it's generally a little quicker, and
Yeah. And to be honest, we're friends here, right? You guys, like, we're all friends in this chat. So reach out to Lisa directly. She'll recognize who you are. Yeah.
And a lot of people do, and that's great. And when you order through me, I, say, hey, I'm sending it out today, I'm sending it out tomorrow, and then I take it directly into the post office, and I will wait in line and get that tracking number, and then the second I have that tracking number, I will take a picture of it and send it to you. So you have, look, it's on its way, you can track it yourself. And then if any issues come up that way, we can deal with it. So.
And, there's lots of comments in the chat about the process is so much fun, and, it's a special connection and the attention to detail. Sorry, excuse me. And I think that's, like, when do you get the opportunity to be involved start to finish in building this creation that you're going to treasure?
Yeah.
And so Danny's saying she's got a tiny brass stamp for her leather goods.
Yeah. So like an embossing stamp, I'm assuming?
I think so. Is that what you're saying, Danny? Right. An embossing stamp?
Yeah. So I'm thinking of something just small. Oops, sorry, my phone. Something just small, like in a corner that can be hidden, but still people be like, because sometimes
right. And Jess journals in watercolor with that brand thing that you have. I mean, if you could figure out how to do the branding, like heat it up or whatever you do, you could do it on the inside of the plant. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost
like
kind
a
of like
proper branding.
Yeah. And if somebody wants to hide it, it's not something that's
because it would be cool. I just think that would be really cool.
That was mentioned is like people buy so many journals from so many different places. You might forget where you get one from and be like, hey,
Actually, you've just given me a great idea, Rob. We have a family branding. So because we're in farming town, my family have had cattle, and we have a branding iron. I should totally do it on the inside of my journal.
Yeah. But I think that's what this was initially meant for, because it has a metal base, and this whole piece is metal. And I think you're supposed to kind of screw it into one of them.
How would you do that? Yeah, screw it into a thing?
I'd say it'd screw into a handle.
Yes. Yeah. But it's a handle. I've seen them where it's a handle that, you screw it into, and it will heat this up, and you just plug it in. It's not something I've
so I'm picturing like handles and stuff and want all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ours is all iron, like it's nothing flash at all. It's like a farmer's branding. It's just got initials on it. Yeah. It's just, if your cow goes wandering up the street.
Yeah, it looks like a curling iron, but this just goes on the end, and you just,
That is so cool.
Does it get all glowy?
Absolutely great point. So Mimi's saying, remember that Lisa's about to go away, so please be kind. If you message her, she is not going to reply until she's back from the weekend. I'm telling you this, Lisa, right? You are not replying until she's back from the weekend. So you've got the weekend to think about what you want. Don't bombard her before she goes away. I know what you like a lot. Never mind. I can't speak. I know what you lot are like. Is that right?
Wow.
Yes.
That just tumbled out of your mouth.
Started yet.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. What? What did she just say? I know. Oh, my gosh. So can we talk some of the weirdest and wackiest requests you've been asked
Oh, there we go.
Like, I want to know, like, buckle in. If somebody, like, what are some of the strangest things you've been asked?
If I have anatomy charms.
Okay.
Hey,
any of the things you may have moved out of sight from the view that we're looking at here?
Yeah, those ones aren't, posted for public consumption, but they have been made, which is, again, why I moved some stuff on my shelves just in case, I might be a little crass, and some people might not be on board with that, which is fine. But I think that's probably the most oddball thing. I do get requests for characters that I've never heard of, anime stuff that I haven't heard of. Even Nikki, her characters, I don't know anything about World of Warcraft or the games that she plays.
And Nikki's going to be so gutted. Like, I hope she does manage to come in here, because the journals that you have made for Nikki, like, Nikki has this unbelievable other side to her of all of the things she plays and does.
Yeah.
And just the journals you've made for her are amazing.
It just goes to show love the cameo. Don't read a book by its cover, because, she looks all like put together very nice, and she's like this like big gamer, and I'm blonde, and
she's ruthless.
whatever. And I love goth stuff, and you would never know it looking at me, I'm in yoga pants and tank tops all day.
When she said, and somebody's going to have to give me the right word, when she said she met her husband playing D&D and he was a something master.
He was a dungeon master.
There we go. And we're like, should we be looking at you different, Nikki? Like, are you okay? Do you need help?
It's like, oh, that's why that room has a lock on the door. It's like,
it fully explains why that room is padded. Now we know.
Oh man, that's hysterical.
But I love that you take everybody's requests and you can play along with it, right?
Yeah. I think when Nikki told me kind of the theme of her first one that I did for her, it was like 6:00 at night or something like that, and I'm like, oh, some shops are still open. Like, I went out and started shopping around for stuff, and I found exactly what, I found a crow's head, and I found a little wolf, and
And what stores do you go to find these things? Like, what's the range of stores?
I will shop at Michael's and the Hoblob, even though I'm not the biggest fan that I shop at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
But it's so cheap and they have such a variety. It's kind of
hard. And if you can get what you need there, but you can't get it anywhere else, I mean, what's a girl supposed to do, right?
I'll shop there and then donate to an LGBTQ thing or something,
Right. There you go.
Yeah. But it's and then we have a ton of vintage stores here. A ton. I mean, you turn a corner and there's another antique store or vintage store or secondhand, whatever. I've found stuff at Goodwill. I've found stuff at, like ritzy antique stuff, but they think it's just costume jewelry. And I'm like, oh, I want that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
The most recent thing that I have been doing is going on Whatnot, that online auction type thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can get in trouble there because they have good deals on there, especially in the middle of the night when these people just want to get rid of stuff and sell stuff. Yeah. And they have specific forums that are for brooches and jewelry and stuff. And I'm in there.
That's it, right? Just so many. And you can imagine estate. Why can't I speak today?
Yeah.
Estate sales, right?
Yeah. So that was another thing. I had her name's Keisha on here. I think it was Keisha. And she wanted one. She ordered one on Etsy, and all she put is Nevermore on there. And I'm like, you mean like Edgar Allan Poe, Nevermore? Like, oh my God. And I had got this brooch that came on a necklace that I got in an estate sale that morning. And part of the poem, I don't know if you guys have read it or whatever, the whole entire poem, but it makes reference to these purple curtains in his room as he's, dealing with his loss and all this kind of stuff. And it's like 3 bars of purple, like these long purple gems, and it looks like it could be a curtain. And I'm like, how freaking perfect is this? And I like messaged her, I'm like, please tell me that you have recently read that. And she's like, I read it twice today. And I'm like, perfect. This is, I could not have planned a better, coincidence.
And I think, Lisa, this is what I find so amazing about what you do is you are really well read and you know a lot of stuff, right? Yeah. And case in point, right, is that, and so when people are talking to you about what they are interested in, straight away you're like, bam, and then you're going to research and find it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love doing little research and stuff. I just love that.
Brooches, like, cameo brooches, particularly cameo brooches, because they're everywhere. It was a thing of a certain generation, and now people are like, what do you do with this, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got a brooch, can you just simply break how do you get the spiky, the penny thing off it?
I will show you.
Technical term, penny thing. Right a technical term, penny thing.
I have a little pile of brooches, and I'll give you an example. So when I'm looking for a brooch, it has to have essentially holes that either I can thread cord through or hang grommets on to hang on the cord. So like this piece here You can put the cord through there and the cord through on the other side. This is a pin. So I have to cut this off, which I have poked myself with this thing, I don't know how many times. And then I get my Dremel that my husband bought me, and I just sand it down so that it's not rough. It's totally smooth on the inside.
So it's not rough against the wow.
Exactly. But then there's things like this that came with a loop on the top, and this, I don't know why it has this chain on it. Doesn't really make sense. But
that's cool.
I could put this on, a larger A5 or larger, and then just hang it by the top loop.
Wow.
So, and then I have I don't know. So this is another one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it has holes on the side. But it's funny because every time I'm looking at a brooch, I'm like, where are the holes? Does it have holes? Because I need holes. Because if it doesn't have holes, I can't do anything with it. But that's kind of what I do. This one is so beautiful, but these holes are actually smaller than I had thought. So, I'm going to have to probably hang this like this.
Yeah, so you're probably going to have to put a jump ring on it.
Yeah. But again, it's a pin. And some of these are so tight on here with the metal that it gives me a run for my money to,
Wow. Oh my, look.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. See, I like the bling. I love that. I love those.
Cool. Wow, look at that. It's a deer. That's neat.
Yeah. I thought that one was really cool too. I mean, and then this one I still don't know exactly because it's a phoenix. That is just gorgeous. But I don't know where I'm going to hang a thread. So, but I bought it anyway because it was really pretty. So
yeah, you'll figure, and you just got to look at it long enough and you'll figure it out one day.
Yeah. Or I can,
I know, right? That chunky lady says the pink and green one is giving wicked vibes. Right? Yeah, everybody's going, oh, the pink and green one.
I was going to name it Galinda. With the big pink gem in the middle.
Yeah, Rebecca Journaling Girl, the phoenix is so pretty. And that's blow my mind.
Yeah. But
SolaQuest Journal says, Kat says you need a soldering tool.
Yes. So I bought, well, it's not really soldering, but that's probably, because then I can make my own loops on certain things. Wow. But again, a lot of these things that I get are costume jewelry. So they really don't have the strength and durability to add metal to them. And, I do kind of keep my stuff in more of the costume jewelry type thing. I have real silver. I have pieces that are real gems. And I've been holding on to them because if I put those out there, I would have to charge more because I'm not going to give somebody this beautiful piece of silver and,
But then if you're working with somebody personally and you go, well, I've got these bits, but it's going to add this much extra. I mean,
Yeah, and then if they're more great.
I have the most beautiful, I think they were necklaces because they've got a loop at the top, but they are gold photo frames and inside is family photos. And I think they were necklaces. And I'm like, I so should put them on my journal, but I'm scared to. But then I'm like, well, my journal never leaves my side. So I just got to get over myself, to be honest, right?
Yeah. I have this really cool little clock, but I haven't been putting it on. What?
Cool.
You didn't have to agree with me when I said I've just got to get over myself.
oh no, I was just saying, sure. And then but it's kind of broken, in the sense that this can come off here because I don't know what to do. Maybe
take that off. You can add a jump ring.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm touching my screen like I'm going to take it from you to show you. This is how we make it this way.
But this is an actual working clock. It works.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. But you can get a jump ring or even one that is threaded like a keychain. They have really nice jump rings that are, or like that keychain.
A jump ring, okay.
I can send you some, Rob. I can send you some. But yeah, and then you don't need any tools or whatever. You could just thread it on like a keychain type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But it's really
Because I've
pretty.
had that since I was like in high school. So I mean,
Yeah.
like I don't want it
You
to
can also
fall off.
take it to a watchmaker.
Yeah.
And they'll fix it for you.
Yeah.
It's antique, and
I'm going to see if my mum's nurse's watch is around. I wonder where that went to. I should look in her jewelry box. I bet she's got a nurse's watch in there.
What, the ones that you clip on and it's like upside down? Yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah, I bet, you know, she had one. I remember her when I was little. I remember her wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So,
Chipro.
anyway, so Lisa Marie's saying, has anyone sent you a jewelry piece or charm to be used?
A couple people have offered. I haven't received any. There have been very, very lovely offers of stuff where I'm like, you know what, I just don't think I would use it. But you know, I have had a couple people, you know, be like,
I think it's fair to say, like, you're after a specific kind of vibe, and I think when you have to kind of see it and feel it and put it in this. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of you're putting it into a story, so you've got to touch and feel and see and turn. Do you know what I mean? I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Lisa, are you meaning if somebody wanted it to go on? So, for example, if I had a special piece and I wanted it to go on my journal, that I could send it to Lisa? Is that what you're meaning?
You absolutely could. I fear the United States postal system.
Yeah.
I mean,
I reckon that you don't. That you hold. Yeah. Hold on to it, but show Lisa what you're working with.
Right. So, I mean, a good close-up picture, that way it could be like, okay, I'll add these on there, and all you have to do is hook them, or, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're on the right track. So, where they want to use that piece on their journal. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be heartbroken.
I got you, Lisa Marie. We got there in the end.
Yeah.
It's early for me and I'm slow. It's my Friday. Give the girl a break.
Right.
And I'm excited for my trip out. I'm going out today. Oh, that's cool. So this might work like it's not letting me be my witty self. Huh? I think that's lost in translation, Mimi. I don't know what
work
you're
like is not letting be my witty self.
I think it's this work life
Life
is not letting her be. Are you at work, Mimi? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to translate for you, girl. I'm trying to translate.
You speak fluent, Mimi.
Hi, Parabera. I saw you sneak in there. Oh, this has been so much fun. Lisa, will you give us 1 second while I just do our little bit of housework? Because I never like the show to get away with us without doing this. And that is, don't forget that Rob has got a heap of things at the minute on his website.
Yes, and
robdawn.com. And
tomorrow
he's sparked up, so he'll take it away.
Tomorrow I have a drop. I have the drop of my first textures downloadable texture imagery that you can. These are just the samples of them. So if you go to my website, you can print them out, and then you have like all these cool textures you can use for your scrapbooking and your journaling and all that kind of stuff. And I print these on sticker paper, but what you do is just go to my site and you can download them for a fee, and then you have them, and you can do whatever the heck you want with them. You can scrapbook till your heart's content. So and my stickers as well.
Rob, excited to go get them. Yeah, that's cool. And don't forget, while you're there, please sign up for Rob's newsletter so you can keep up to date with what's going on.
Yeah, I'm starting a newsletter that I'll send out, and what I'm thinking of doing is making it like a zine. So like you will get it printed out, and then you can cut it and then turn it into the cute little zine that it would be. So it's all about downloading and printing.
Yeah, fantastic. And how fun, because it opens up a whole global audience where you don't have to worry about postage. So I, for one, I know Audrey and Dan, like we are all so excited where we can download and we don't have to worry about the postage. So Jenny Parabara Sticker Shop says, sorry I'm late. First day out of school, had Project Hail Mary date with my kiddos. How was it? I want to know. Is it good? Is it worth going to see? Please share.
And Nikki just messaged me, and she just got out of a meeting, so she's not going to be able to make it unless she wants to pop. Unless you want to pop on and have a final goodbye for the day.
She'll be so disappointed to have missed you, Lisa. But I know that she knows you and your journals intimately because she has some fantastic designs of her own.
And Lisa, we're going to put this up on our YouTube if that's okay with you.
Of course.
Wonderful. Very good. Very, very good. I've already got.
And you're okay with me?
Go to the tube of you.
Screenshots.
Go to the tube of you because I'm putting up, select shows, especially when we have a guest. So far we have Ray, we have Parabera, and we have Maddie, and we have Lisa. I mean, Sissy Scribbles and Bibbles.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. So Rebecca says, I love my journal, ordering one for the hubby soon.
Oh, cool.
Now, Mimi's saying, remember, stay tuned. Okay. The other thing is, Lisa, can you hold up a journal that you've got that is currently available, because I want to take a screenshot if it's okay with you, because I do love to put them into my stories and then people can see the guests we've had on our show.
Oh, very good. Very good. That's a good idea.
So I've been doing it lately, Rob. Have you not noticed?
No.
Oh, Robbie.
I've got my head up my arse.
Robbie, I do it every day. Every time we have a guest, I do it before and I do it after.
I don't know what the best part of this one is, because it's like identify.
Okay, well, hang on. Okay. Got it. And then the front?
We'll pull the hang on.
I'm smiling too.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. See,
I'm making poses too.
And I'll tag you as well, Lisa, so you're welcome to share. But, I love having you on here. I get so inspired just how clever people are and just how creative. It's like you and making the journals and translating people's stories, but when people come to you and they know what they want because of their interests and their hobbies, I just love hearing about people's creativity. And
I know this show. It's like a inspiration pinball game. It's like, bing, I'm inspired here, and then bing, oh my god, over this is amazing, and then it's just like
money I've spent
love
because of you guys, because you guys are like, oh, you should try this or whatever, or get these stickers or get this, jaboon or whatever.
Oh, trust me, I know, because I get whiplash. No longer, but I was getting whiplash.
So that I can afford to buy all this crap.
Oh yeah, we're putting you.
Every time I'm like, oh, I want that. I need to write it down. And you know how disappointed, I've never been disappointed to lose anything. I never win anything, ever, except for a caffeine thing for work just recently. Caffeine Addict Award for Nurses Week. I won that one.
Yes, Taco Jen won the Wonderland planner, and she lives in my neighborhood. She lives in my neighborhood. So we're going to get together and probably have coffee, and I'll personally hand her the Wonderland.
How fun is that? That is amazing.
I know.
I know, right? No spend June.
Buy one.
So, Freds, it's the 20. Hang on, you're different to me. It's the 21st of May. You have how many days of May? 31.
Same as you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think, is it 30 or 31?
30 days past September, April, May.
To get your orders into to Lisa before No Spend June starts. And, But no, that Lisa's not starting them until she's had her weekend away. I got you, girl. I got you sorted.
I can't.
Wait a minute. Are there 30 days in September? No, because it's January. Or no, wait, what?
September,
April, exactly,
June, and November. 31.
30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31.
I see. I added it. I go, so no one should ever ask me. I go 30 days past September, April, June, May, November. I'll just throw in the month.
Adding your own month.
I know.
Oh dear.
Oh my God.
Hope. There we go. 31 days this month. I know. You got to give the girl a break. It's early. It's only 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, for you. I know.
That was a big question at this hour of the day. Yeah. Oh, well, Lisa, it's been so fun having you here. And I love the sense of humour
because we've had
bring to our chats. Like, I laugh and laugh. And was it you the other day that we went into the nurse's room where you had your photo up on the... Was that you?
Totally by accident. That was I thought that I was clicking out of it, and all of a sudden I see my forehead, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm on your live. So yeah,
I loved it. That was so much fun. And congratulations. Did you get free coffee?
Yes, I did. I got 2 coffee gift cards. So I'm like, keep feeding the addiction, you know?
I love it. Lisa,
Right.
how many months have 28 days? The answer's
just-
all of them.
Brother.
love it.
You're trying to trick me. You're trying to play with my
I know,
head.
Rob was fully trying to figure that out just then. That was
I was
very,
going,
very
February.
funny.
And I'm
Very
sorry for not
funny.
seeing everybody's comments. I'm trying to scroll through here. There's so many comments.
I was trying to ask you the questions as they came through, Lisa. So I think we did okay.
Just going to
But
have to
if
send her questions.
Yeah,
Do you ever
send
do
her
lives,
a message
Lisa?
No,
if
okay,
we've
so
missed.
that was one of the things about, and I know we're at time, but that was one of the things that I was like, I need to, I think I want to start putting a face with a name and a business, because I like, if I ran into you, Rob, I'd be like, oh my God, Rob, or oh my God, like, I like that that makes it more personable.
I think a live of you working on your journals would be so cool. You know, just think
you've
about
got
it.
such the
I know
sense of
you don't have to
humor
do
for
it all the
honestly.
time like us crazy people that do it every day.
Yeah.
But you know, every once in a
even just
while.
making a post that's like face forward it's intimidating, and
I do it now. I don't care anymore. Like I rock up with a jumper on over my nightie and nobody's got a clue.
there you go.
I'm wearing
actually
sweatpants.
did my makeup, and I took a shower when I got home. I didn't do my hair, but I blow dried my hair. I put on actual clothes. You know, last time when I was on you guys, my hair was up half to the side. It just
Oh, we love and honestly, thank you so much for always being here and watching our show, Lisa, and being in the chat. Like you are a huge supporter of ours, and
thank you.
I know that this audience loves you, and we love you, and have a fabulous, fabulous weekend away.
Yes.
And thank you all for being here this morning with
everybody
us.
have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye all. Bye.